Good evening, welcome to our program Voice for the Community. My name is Stuart and we are going to talk about the upcoming civic election on October 26, 2016. And here with us today, one of the city councilors, Mr. Roger Nordick. Good afternoon, good evening, sir. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Okay, so are you excited for the upcoming elections?
Well, certainly I'm excited. A little bit nervous, but excited as well.
Yep. During your past 4-year term on council, you gained an understanding of the complexities of the city governance. Now, why should people vote for Roger Nordick?
Well, I think throughout the past 4 years, gaining that experience, I think will certainly provide for a smooth transition for the new council.
Correct.
That's important, I think, to have some experience there from the previous, and for continuity.
Correct.
Yeah. And I think on top of that, I've had 3 decades plus of experience in senior management, working for a municipal government, and so that's given me a good background to see what makes the city function.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
So you believe our council must strive, recognize the contributions of our senior citizens and mindful the seniors are often fixed incomes as well as those less fortunate than ourselves as we celebrate. Now tell us briefly, what is that Roger Nordick believes in as citizen for the future of Humboldt?
Well, I believe that one of the key things that we need to work on is we have to improve our communication with all the citizens of the city of Humboldt.
Right.
I think we do a good job at reaching out to the youth, and we do a good job at reaching out to people in the working class because they're used to working with computers and social media, but not all seniors work with computers, and so we need to figure out a really good avenue to get our message across to the seniors. I think we need to be accountable and transparent for our budgeting, and we've embarked on a new budgeting program in the last couple of years that provides for transparency, but it also makes our senior management accountable for their work.
Right.
So and their spending as well. So.
Exactly. Now, you see land acquisition becoming a priority as our city continues to grow at a slow and steady pace. What is your vision for the future of our fine community?
I see the city growing at a relatively steady pace. There's some factors that can cause it to have a rapid growth. The opening of a mine would do that. But I think we're going to see a steady growth, and we're going to see housing continue to climb ever so slowly, I think, throughout that growth period. I think we're going to see our downtown improve immensely because of a vibrant bid that's Business Improvement District Committee. They're making tremendous strides downtown, and they're very active. So I think we're going to see some real improvements over the next 4 years in the downtown core. I believe the millennials will also become more active in municipal government. I think. And that's already being seen in other locations around the country. So, because they're becoming more vocal and more attuned to what's going on with municipal governments and other levels of government, for that matter.
So, in your opinion, the most critical factor in the success of our community going forward is that we must strengthen our affiliation with our nearest municipalities, both rural and urban. Now, what is the other issue you feel we are facing that is critical in municipal politics going forward?
Well, I think you said it first. We need to strengthen our affiliation with our neighboring municipalities, but I think the second factor would be infrastructure. We have miles and miles of road in this community that need work, and we're totally aware of that. But to do that work, we have to also have a deal with the infrastructure underneath the ground, which is severely aged. And so I think that's going to be the biggest challenge in the future, and the most expensive challenge, and it'll be one that we have to work with our neighbors, but most of all we have to work with municipal governments, provincial governments and federal governments to leverage our tax dollars.
Wow. So good evening, this is Stuart once again, and that was Roger Nordick. He's going to run for another term as a city councilor. So what is your final word, sir, for our constituents?
Well, I want to wish all the candidates success at the upcoming election, and to my friends and acquaintances, I humbly ask for your support in the next election, which is the voting takes place October 26th, so I'd like to see as many people out as possible.
Right.
And I guess, you know, we look forward to hearing from all of you regarding any of the concerns. You know, if you have those concerns before you go to the election, feel free to call me.
All right, thank you for watching Voice for the Community. This is Stuart once again. That was Roger Nordick. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.